We can't leave this city until we talk about this trip. What's left to say? You're saying you want to leave your home, your country, to go with me. Go back to your homes, to your mother's homes, and may God bless you as you have blessed me and my sons who are now dead. May He give you new homes, happy homes with new husbands.
No, we will go with you, to your people.
We cannot allow you to make this trip alone. Why should you go with me? Can I still give birth to other sons who could grow up to be your husbands? Listen, this is harder for me than you will ever know. But this is where we will say goodbye. I cannot see you hurt anymore because of my choices against God.
They journeyed the 30-some miles to Bethlehem. As Naomi had warned, the travel was dangerous. With very little to eat, the women were weak and struggled over some of the terrain. Two women were very vulnerable. They needed to be on their guard always and stay off some of the main roadways to avoid being seen. But as Ruth had encouraged, the Lord provided all along the way. They found a fig tree with early fruit. A traveling family shared their supper and fire one evening. Naomi often voiced wonder at how she would ever have made the trek alone. And silently, Ruth agreed. While walking, Ruth asked Naomi question after question about the God, Jehovah. And Naomi told her the stories of her ancestors and their own journey to the Promised Land. And she told Ruth of this people that now would be her people. 4 days later, they entered Bethlehem's gates.
Good morning.
Morning, Bethlehem.
Morning.
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 Tell me you didn't just wake up.
I'm sure it's the new little one keeping you up.
Just a bit, but I'm fine, ready to go now. What is it?
Tell me it's not.
It's Minash.
Hello, Ben.
Hello.
Hello.
So what brings you to the gate today?
A dispute needing settled?
The purchase of some livestock?
No need to guess. I'm here filling in for Boaz. He wasn't able to be here, so he asked me to come help the judges at the gate. I'm sure you understand.
Of course.
Yes, of course.
If that's really, truly what Boaz wants.
Oh, I assure you, it is. It is.
We'll just see, won't we?
Yes, Boaz planned this.
Where is the Judge Boaz?
He is not here today.
I'm sure you know about his wife.
As the funeral was so recent, he does not feel up to attend his judge duties just yet. And so he has said...
So he has asked me to handle these matters. handle this right now. But what have you brought the judge that here's the case?
I brought a jar of honey, and I brought some oil my mother has made.
Fine. Dad, bring those to me.
Excuse me? I don't
Hey, Dad.
This is embarrassing. And look, here comes people to hear today's cases. Probably going to be horrible. We should have just not had judgments until Boaz was finished reading.
Quiet, Dad. You don't want Manash to hear you. It'll make things difficult for you and Hannah.
Besides, Boaz is honorable. He would want the laws upheld even in his absence.
As any good judge would.
Then he shouldn't have asked his uncle. If it weren't for Menashe's money, no.
Is that?
Naomi?
Is this?
Naomi?
Naomi, where is Elimelech?
Do not call me Naomi. That means pleasant. Instead, call me Mara, for Jehovah has dealt bitterly with me. I left Bethlehem full, and the Lord did bring me home, but I am empty now. Why should you call me pleasant then? Can't you see that the Almighty has taken everything away from me?
But he has brought you home.
Yes. Home.
So Naomi returned from Moab, accompanied by her daughter-in-law, Ruth. They arrived in Bethlehem in late spring, at the beginning of the barley harvest. They settled into an empty hut on the edge of the village, not knowing how two women living alone would manage to put food on the table.
There was so much provided on the trip here. Shelter, food, protection, and already you've given us much here. A hut. Okay. It needs a little work. But I know you'll help me fix that. And that? Thank you for the strength to fix it. I knew there would be something to thank you for even in that. You are good, Jehovah. Remember me, Ruth, your servant now. And please help Naomi to recover from our trip quickly. Mother, you were praying. To Jehovah, of course. I told you, your God, my God. Ruth, you humble me. How have you learned to pray like
You.
I've been watching you. Ruth, you really humble me now. And now, breakfast. Breakfast? Really? How? Anna brought us a little more food today. She said she was sorry, but she wasn't sure how much extra she'd have to provide for a while. Not until at least first crop harvest. Naomi, I'm gonna have to do something if we're gonna get more food around here. Naomi, let me go out into the harvest fields and pick up any grain left behind by anyone who's kind enough to let me do it. But I'll be careful. You don't. I'll figure it out. I can do this, Naomi.